Welcome to the Rad Dudecast. My name is Brendan Ayer. I'm here with Anthony DeVito. Dev Ito, a relative of Judge Ito, and Becky Rodriguez. We're here at Remember to Be Happy Studios. Greg Stone is not with us today. He's traveling with the circus. Please rate, review, subscribe to the Rad Dudecast on iTunes. You can catch us 4 extra times per month if you pledge $5 or more at patreon.com/Rad Dudecast. And we are funneling a lot of clips and information through our Instagram now and our Twitter,
yeah.
But especially our Instagram.
Heavy duty funneling going on.
So follow us at the Rad Dudecast on Twitter and Instagram. There's way more of you that listen and subscribe than follow us on those platforms. So I know you're out there. So get involved in that. And is there anything else that needs to be mentioned business wise?
Yeah, what about our fundraiser?
Patreon, yes, as I said. Patreon. It's not a fundraiser. Oh, two
Right. Oh, yeah, all right. So you got that.
2 quick things. I gotta say, Peter made a really nice Peter.
I love saying his name. Peter.
That guy's the best. He made a really nice comment on a Facebook post I made. So that guy's great. And then I also made a post in After Dark. If you don't follow us, if you don't know, if you're a newer fan, Google the Rad Dudecast After Dark and ask to join the group. It's the worst ploy in marketing history to have a closed private Facebook group, but it's very fun in there.
Yeah, but it's like a secret club. You know what I mean? Like how the founding fathers, they would have like secret groups.
Yeah, and I made a post about how Helen is rapidly moving up the ranks towards superfan,
certainly is.
And a lot of people got upset. So I want to say. Many, well, because they're also super fans. So many of you,
but welcome her to the group.
Yeah, many of you are already super fans. I didn't think that needed to be said. We have a high volume of super fans. Which
she pointed out because I put my phone number on Instagram again by accident.
That seems like a strange accident.
She pointed out because I switched my personal account to a business account.
Yeah.
So then I think it asked me if I wanted to put my phone number, but I didn't realize that was a question being asked. So I said, yeah, no, whatever, fine.
Yeah.
And then she messaged me and she was like, do you know your phone number is on Instagram now? And then I took it down. So that was nice of her.
Well, to those lucky few that got in under the deadline and have a screenshot of Anthony.
yeah, it was out there for a little bit. There's probably a way to find it on there now. I don't know.
So do you have any guests to introduce or anything? What are we going to do today?
Yes. This, guys, that we have had our a long history of, guests. Last week we had Adam, and he was great.
Adam Conover from Adam Ruins Everything.
Yeah.
He was fantastic.
So,
go back, take a listen to that.
And guys, we are just, this week's guest is even bigger. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, he's the one, the only, Sia!
Oh, man, Sia is here. Sia is here. She seems to be having trouble finding her seat because of her wig covers her face, as you all know.
Yeah, Becky, maybe if you could help Sia with the microphone, it'd be great.
It's funny, her name is Sia, but she doesn't see up very well.
What up?
Welcome to the Rad Dudecast, Sia.
Hello. It is I, Sia. How are you?
This is a big get. What brought you here today?
I was traveling across the barrows, and I knew you needed a guest.
You were what across the barrows?
Traveling.
Oh.
Across the barrows. I am Sia.
The boroughs of New York?
The barrows of the afterlife.
Oh, that's different than
and
the
Queens. The 5 boroughs. Hell.
What are the 5 barrels of hell?
Oh, yes. Maskendan. Vorkatjysk. Be well.
One is be well?
Be well.
Be well.
If you're not feeling well, get a be well. I am Sia Keeper of the Patreon.
Can you go into a little further detail about, I don't know, maybe the differences into each barrel of hell and your experience with them? Who rules them? The whole thing, you know?
Maybe later.
Yeah, I was going to say, Anthony, you really put a lot of pressure on guests. Right off the bat, you're telling them to fully describe all of the boroughs of hell and who rules them.
Maybe we could just get warmed up.
Now,
maybe a couple fluff questions first.
For those of you that aren't...
You think this is going to be a puff piece, Sia? This is gotcha journalism.
I have some things to promote.
For those of you that aren't listening, that aren't watching the YouTube, if I could describe Sia, she's got her classic hairstyle of the half black, half blonde hair. I think Sia might wear a wig. I don't know, or she dyes it. I wouldn't ask a lady a question such as that. But the bangs that cover fully her face, and she is wearing that. She looks fantastic. Can I ask,
yes.
what is the story?
She looks fantastic. She certainly does.
What is the story behind never showing your face?
This wig has been passed down from generation to generation. Millions of years. When one Sia dies, another Sia continues.
So Sia, this is very fascinating. See, there's a whole mythical element to Sia.
Yes, if you are raising your hand, I can only feel it.
Okay, I was going to say.
But I cannot see it.
How far down the line of Sias are you?
The Sias have started from the beginning of time. So, third.
Wow, and can I ask, in traditional human years, how old are you?
Traditional human years.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe 60. But I don't look a day over 48.
So you're the third since the beginning of time, and you're 60.
Yes, well, you know, I'm a little modest of my age. I have come here. I can also tell who's smiling. Please, if this bit is not going well.
No, I'm into it.
Give me a signal.
I have got sometimes like a quiet laugh, but I'm into it. What?
Sure.
No, man, go ahead.
Well, I had a question.
Sure, I have many things. If you ask the right question, you shall get the right answer.
Okay, now, is there anyone in your life, a lover or a confidant, who is permitted to ever see your face? Or is your face so beautiful that it would kill those whose eyes rested upon it?
Like Medusa.
To show the face, to be revealed that of Sia, and that shall never be given to those only who have there is a price.
And that price is what?
To see the face.
Wait.
A sacrifice must be made.
Okay. Whoa, that sounds pretty heavy, Sia.
I am protector of the Patreon.
I did not realize Sia was so sort of heavily tied into sort of a Norse Viking style mythology.
Yeah, you sound a little bit like Jon Snow.
Yes. Now you're almost there. It's not it yet.
Ingrid.
No. I am not a Game of Thrones character. I am just Sia of Bergen County.
New Jersey.
Yes. Yes, what?
So you're just from Bergen County, New Jersey?
Yes, I'm from Bergen County. I am not the Sia from the music videos. That Sia has passed along.
Oh.
We are many. We are legion. There's many Sia. And we are but of faith.
I've got. Say you're legionnaires.
We have Legionnaire's disease. Because we hang out in nursing homes with the elderly. We try to make them happy.
Man, I wish we had some footage of you with the elderly.
Yeah.
Maybe
this is not a gotcha.
I can grant one of you a wish.
Okay, what? That's out of nowhere.
Figure I'd get to the point.
Well, I'm going to go ahead.
It's also hard to read your facial expressions. So just...
See, I mean, I know you never show your face or anything like that, but based on your build and your voice, are you Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I am not. I am not Arnold, although I can do a good Arnold impression.
You don't have to tell us. We're not looking to expose you, but
No, I was a boy. And now I am Sia.
Yeah,
I was upon the land of Great Wildenheim, and the original Sia, she had crashed, and she was dying. And I looked to her and I said, we must continue. And she said, it is but you now who will continue the reigns of Sia, little boy.
Can I ask, and I don't want to stop you on your roll, what exactly did that particular Sia crash?
It was a boat. She crashed on
She
land.
crashed a boat into land and died. The rare boat crashing into land death.
No, well, they were traveling. Many horses were carrying a boat, and she was riding in the back. She thought it'd be fun.
It seems
But there's
fun.
no seatbelts.
Oh, yes.
And then the horse got spooked, and the boat fell. The boat fell, and then Sia died. The mast went into her neck. Not good.
And as the mast was in her neck and she's bleeding out, she saw you, a little boy, and you
A
came
boy,
over.
not yet a man. A boy of Wildenheim.
So
What? I really get into that kind of thing. I wasn't listening what you said.
No, it's okay.
Brandon, son of Michael.
No, but
Steve,
no,
son of Rick.
no.
Keep going.
Son of Valstag.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Son
yeah.
of
Anthony.
Your first three guesses were Rick, Steve, Michael, and then you settled on Volstad.
Anthony, son of Joanne.
Yeah, there you go.
Son of... It's really hard to tell. Your mother was really getting around.
Okay, all right. See ya.
Oh, jeez, why did you have to do
I'm
that?
just saying what
That
has
seems
to
like
do with
kind of like
anything.
yeah. it
I just
seems-
seem like
I only
a
speak
cheap
for-
shot
yeah, jeez.
for no real reason.
Wow. See ya. We had you on our podcast here.
I don't really get it, man. So the transition then from you going from a boy to Sia.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that work when the other Sia, she knows she's about to die? There's the mask that's going through her.
Mm-hmm.
She sees you. Does she utter certain words, or does she
Yes.
give you a locket? How does that work?
She gave me the wig and then said, you can do what you want with my body after I'm dead. I subscribe to the rule of you can never fuck me because I'm not using it. You know? If you're not behind it, do what you want.
So let me ask
But
you
I
this.
was just a boy.
As a boy,
Those were her last words.
Yes. She said, fuck me if you like, or burn me, or eat me. But, I subscribe to the rule that when my mind is gone, you do what you want with my body.
this is funny
She
because
reiterated. She said it twice.
the last version of Sia, the previous version of Sia, it's funny, you wouldn't know him, but she, I don't know, was the last version of Sia a man or a woman, or what pronoun did she
Right.
prefer?
She had her face burned very badly.
Okay, that wasn't the question. So this burn victim, what you wouldn't know this, but she
It's good pepper, though. See, good enough.
she actually subscribes to a very similar death scenario as our co-host Greg Stone, which is very interesting. He lives by the same rules, so that might be someone you'd enjoy meeting, because he also subscribed to the do whatever you want to my body after I die.
Where is he?
We don't know. He couldn't show up this week.
Greg, son of Eric Clapton.
Yes, he was.
Oh,
that
don't.
song was written about him.
Don't.
Yeah,
No, it's Eric
and that's
Clapton's son.
why that you got to be careful around those windows.
Oh, not that son.
No, he's got a whole other thing that he's trying to do here.
What's he trying to do? He's
He's
not
trying to convince you that his dad is Eric Clapton.
Greg's dad.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
a bit he likes to do. He told me I said I'd help him.
Oh, I remember this. This is a long running
Yeah,
thing.
this was a long running.
Yeah, 9 years old. Anyway,
Yeah. So, Sia, what do you got going on now?
nothing, just hanging around.
Any plugs?
I'm protector of the Patreon.
Now you
Yeah,
keep
you
saying
mentioned that
this.
a couple times.
What do you mean?
Yes.
The Rad Dudecast Patreon in general, or
Yes.
all of Patreon?
No, the Rad Dudecast Patreon. To be a subscriber, a sacrifice must be made.
$5 a month, right?
$5 or a soul.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna measure these souls. How if you give a soul, also maybe give the $5.
$5. Second tier, $10. We'll send you nudes or a soul.
All right, what's the soul extraction process like?
I throw you off a mountain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think.
Where are we headed here, huh?
Yes. And then you can get unlimited Patreon to throw the one you love off the mountain. None of you got the accent, so I figure I'll walk you right to the lake.
This sounds a lot.
I still don't get it.
This sounds a lot like Avengers, Endgame, and Infinity War. What they do to get the Soul Stone.
That's how you get the Patreon. A soul for a $5 coupon. This wig is getting hot.
Wait, who is the Soul Stone
I'll tell you
guy?
this: no matter what accent you think you're doing,
Yes.
you're doing Werner Herzog. So no matter what, little detail.
Oh, no, it's the goddamn Red Skull.
Yeah, man, I got that. But that's so obscure. He has like 4 lines in the whole movie.
He goes, a sacrifice must be made. Brendan, son of Volstagg. Anthony, son of a whore.
Oh, man.
Well, wow, that's
She is what she is. I'm not shaming. #1 anti-slut shaming podcast, Patreon. Protect her. Are you guys mad at me? I can't
no.
see.
I'm not mad at you. What
Becky laughing.
It's really funny though. Your nose keeps poking out of the wig.
It's not my nose. Don't look at it. Don't look at my. We are. It's the big thing of Sia's. We are all ashamed of our noses.
So Sia,
And I can leave whenever.
no, stick around. Sia,
Yeah, I know you can't tell, but we're having a good time.
Sia, here's where I'm confused.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love some clarification. Now you're saying that you are throwing people off a mountain for their souls, such like Red Skull. Are you Red Skull?
No. But we do the same. Have the same job.
So like there, you can't have someone on 24 hours a day.
He guards the soul stone. I guard the Patreon.
Right.
Oh,
He's
but
been guarding our Patreon.
similar prices.
$5 or a soul. I have a quiz.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, all right. yeah, I bet you do.
To buzz in, you must say, you must use an accent of a German frog.
Okay.
And then, go through a meal he likes.
Okay.
All right. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Did you guys give me a thumbs up?
Yeah,
Yes, great.
thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up.
Okay. So to buzz in, do the accent, and give me the thumbs up. Now, this animal has the longest neck in the animal kingdom.
Buzz.
Who's giving the thumbs up?
Buzz. I mean, I know for sure you can identify my voice.
That's
I
yeah.
enjoy to start with a nice potato salad, followed by schnitzel, and I finish with a heaping mound of sauerkraut.
Very good. You may answer.
Now, somehow I think you're going to say this is wrong, but I think it's the giraffe.
That's correct.
Oh, wow, that's
5
great.
points.
Thank you.
Second question.
Yeah, this is Sia's great with quizzes.
Yeah.
This is the fastest land animal. Also, it is in Africa.
At first I
It's buzzing. Is he also giving thumbs up? I can't
Yes,
see.
he is. Yes.
At first I start off with 2 eggs and a beet juice.
Just stop. It's hurting my ears. Now, what is your answer?
Then I do a carrot
Oh, please.
medley.
People are tuning out. What is your answer?
Also, horrible meal. 2 eggs, beet juice, and a carrot medley.
Yeah, it's very gross.
Next, I do something I like to call a pepper salad, which are mescaline green leaves with red pepper flakes all over them.
Good.
Cheetah.
That is correct. We're going to end in a tie. You guys were great. Thanks for having
quiz.
me.
Great quiz. Are you leaving?
I think so. It's real hot.
Before you go, will you sing us one of your hits?
Yeah,
I mean, to have a
that's
pop
a great
star
call,
on the
Brendan.
podcast, we'd love one of your newer songs, maybe unreleased.
No, I am actually not that Sia. I have replaced that Sia. That Sia's a girl. You didn't notice I'm a guy?
No, I know, but maybe you could do. You are a pop star.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
Yeah, just maybe something off the top of your head.
I've got thick skin and an elastic heart. I've got thick skin and an elastic heart. A soul for a soul.
It was great. Thank you so much. Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Oh, yes, I'm going to go now.
All right.
I mean, you're welcome to stick around for however long you want.
Goodbye.
Okay.
See ya.
See ya. That was interesting.
See ya. That was pretty funny.
That was very interesting. I thought. It's not every day you get to see us.
Hey guys, how's the show, man?
Oh,
Sorry
you
I'm
missed
late.
it, man.
Sorry I'm
You
late.
missed it. Sia was
What?
on. Yes, Sia,
I
but
love
not.
Sia.
Well, hold on. It wasn't the Sia you think it was. It was, we thought it was the pop star Sia. It turned out it was the Sia who is the third of a long line of Sias who is the guardian of the Patreon, our Patreon. And much like Red Skull, she will let you in for the four bonus episodes a month for either $5 a month or a soul.
Yeah, it seems fair.
Yeah.
Your eyeballs ever sweat?
No. Yes, it has happened to me before
Oh,
when I was
God.
really younger. Yeah, you're looking pretty
If you're a
clammy.
pop star, right, and you're going to hang out with a pop star at night, what do you say? See you later.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. How you guys doing? Sorry I'm late.
No, that's all
What
right,
if
man.
what do you say if you're hanging out with a pop star but you're running late?
What?
Kanye, wait for me.
That's pretty good.
That's good, man.
Hold on. What do you say if you're hanging out with a pop star and you're on a clipper. You're on a clipper vessel, and she angers you.
What?
I'm Madonna boat, mad on a boat.
Yeah, I think that works. I think
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
So we have anything else planned for today?
I got tons planned.
Oh, good.
I got tons planned. First of all, DJ has been hitting us up left and right. He's got another gorilla fight question. Did we deal with this already?
Yeah.
We did.
Last week.
Did we get into this
No,
last
we
week?
didn't.
No,
get
we
it.
didn't get
The
into this.
football
We
team
dealt with it
versus-
before.
Oh, real quick, I do a shout out
Yeah.
to Siren. Helena?
Yeah.
Helena.
Helena, how do you say it?
Helen.
Helena?
It's just
It's
Helen.
Helena.
No, there's an A at the
Syrian.
end. Helena.
Is there?
Siren.
I thought it was just Helen.
we
No
should
last names. No last names.
Oh, yeah. No, that was her YouTube name. That's her Twitter name.
Oh yeah,
She
it is
corrects
Hel-
my
it
spelling
is-
on my tweets.
It's Helena.
Really?
It's
yeah,
Helena.
so thanks for that.
That's real nice.
She's the best.
Oh yeah! Shout out to all the people that came out in Minnesota. A bunch of people came out.
Yeah?
At Acme. It was really cool.
That's great, man.
Oh, yeah. Come see me this weekend at Poughkeepsie. I'm sorry to do my plug now, but I really want people to come. Laugh it up, Poughkeepsie. Laugh it up in Poughkeepsie, New York. Come.
Yeah, we'll probably be
All
there.
right.
That
All
guy
right,
shows up.
let's get in there.
Okay. Oh, I have a question for you guys.
Uh-huh.
This is I need your guys' permission on something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have fans that we have several fans. Started with, I believe, Ben W. But we have several fans with Rad Dudecast tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Now
We do? I just saw one.
No. There's more than one.
MC,
Really?
Well, Ben's got
Yeah.
MC Crab Rap, right?
Yeah. There's a few. And-
Really?
yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Whoa.
And well, I want your guys' permission. And you can say no because it would be drawing, I guess, money away from possibly stuff we would share. I've put a moratorium on tattoo spending on myself, but I will get a Rad Dudecast tattoo, but I want to crowdsource it to the fan base. Now, yay or nay? What sayest thou?
Oh,
you can vote. It's a vote. Open forum.
Crowdsourcing.
Now, the only thing I would say, here's my argument in my favor.
No, yeah, let's hear you out.
He was allowed to sell boxes for his own personal gain.
Well, I did not. That was not a personal gain.
Wait, so boxes?
I lost a ton of money on that.
What was the box? What were the boxes?
All right, we sold some. It was a shirt that I made. The variety boxes.
They were great variety boxes. Now he was providing more of a service, so that's hard. But
right.
But were I to say if I raise $200 via Venmo, I'm gonna get a Rad Dudecast tattoo.
But what do they get? They have to decide what the tattoo is.
Do they get to touch it?
No,
sometimes?
they don't get to decide. They don't get to decide. All they get is that they get the satisfaction of me having a Rad Dudecast.
You getting one?
What?
I don't know. That seems kind of weird.
Can I also get a computer?
No, yeah.
I think they should be allowed to touch it whenever they want.
Yeah, they have to have some kind of ownership in this.
Yeah, something, man.
I mean, here's the thing. I've never had a policy that our fans can't touch me whenever they want. Anytime
You won't let Anthony touch you.
he's not a fan.
True that.
He's a fan.
That's
Big fan.
true.
He's your biggest fan.
I'm not a fan of the podcast.
No, I've always had a policy.
How much does a tattoo cost?
Well, that's the thing in New York. That's why I put a moratorium on them.
I don't know what that means, moratorium. That's where dead people hang out.
It means a stop. It means a stop. Because in New York, there's all. He needs the morgue.
It's just where dead people hang out.
Yeah, the moratorium.
That's kind of where they
go to the
kick it,
moratorium, dance it up with the Dracula.
Okay, here's something that irritates me.
Yeah,
You were just able to make a great song. We have Sia on the program. Can't come up with a single song.
Oh, the Sia who I passed in the hallway on the way up, that's not the original Sia.
I know.
But she said
we have
she's
heard that.
yeah.
We have
He's
heard
the
that.
protector of the
If you were
Patreon.
really listening,
I know.
just protects the realm of the Patreon.
Sure,
Yeah.
I was listening very closely. I just thought maybe that Sia also just sharing a name.
Yeah.
Like if my name was Beck, I'd also try and have some songs.
Ryan Beck, do you think he's got a song?
No, Beck first name.
Okay. Sorry, I had an idea that I wrote down. I forgot. I was checking it as I was talking to you. That wasn't smart. But yeah, man, of course. Let's get a moratorium going.
No, no. What
do you want to do?
I have a moratorium. I've stopped myself from spending money on tattoos for the time being till I build my savings to a place where I want it. But I do want to honor these fans and get a Rad Dudecast tattoo. But I need to put it to a vote to the committee. Am I allowed to crowdsource a tattoo?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Yeah, it's your.
Someone going to send you money for a
prerogative.
tattoo, but I feel like they have to be getting something.
They are.
You gotta offer some nude pics.
You're only getting
some what?
man.
Nude pics.
Nude
Yeah.
pics?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Many of our fans have received nude pics from me.
Many or one? Two.
I don't know.
Seven?
6, 7.
6.
But this was back when I was a single man.
Brendan also looks at every woman as a fan. Many of our fans.
I've never
have.
sent an unsolicited dick pic, so I will say that. I've never sent an unsolicited dick pic.
Yeah?
No.
Is the camera on?
Yeah.
Where's the camera?
They're always on.
Oh, that can see me? That's not see me. That's went off the air. Really? What? I mean, I trust you, Becky. But there's no way that angle could get me. That fish ends? All right. Sorry.
Becky, is there any way to trouble you for coffee today or
Yeah,
no?
that makes sense.
'Cause
So
I'm
you want to
dying
get
over
money
here.
going to get the tattoo going.
Yeah.
Now, but they have to get something. When they bought the boxes, they got stuff.
They
What
got
they
dirt. Right?
What?
They got dirt.
Someone got dirt. Someone got a digital camera.
Someone got a goddamn
Someone
GoPro.
got just a
You gotta
GoPro.
send some people GoPros.
No, this is what they get.
All right.
They get me having a Rad Dudecast tattoo.
Yeah. All right. What if? Okay. So let's do things.
Sorry,
What if
I tried to take it in
I'm going to
extra
crowdsource. What if I were to say I'm going to crowdsource everyone? I'm going to go to Ruth Chris Steakhouse. You get me to have a great steak dinner.
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying is, I don't know that people. I say you go for that.
Yeah.
I think our fans would want me to have a Rad Dudecast tattoo. I don't know that our fans. I think our fans would like you to eat a nice steak
That would
dinner,
be
but
nice.
maybe not pay for it.
I'll say this: for every $1 they donate to you, we'll double it, and then get somebody who doesn't want a Rad Dudecast tattoo a tattoo. So 2 people get a tattoo. You get one, and then someone we grab off the street
gets one.
Well, I'm also
Some lucky
open
devil
to
pull
you.
him right into a white van.
Do you remember when those DC snipers were going on?
Yeah,
And
Maldo.
and they were like, he's definitely in a white box truck.
Yeah, I
and then
remember
it just turned out the fact that like anywhere you are, there's a white box truck
Yeah.
nearby, and he was just in like a Chevy Lumina.
Yeah.
And like they were looking for a white box truck for months, but but that's because if you anywhere you look, there's a white box truck. Like, I almost caught that guy by the way.
Let's get this tattoo idea. I want to get this idea tattoo. We just need to tweak it a little.
Well, what you're saying is you seem to be suggesting we kidnap a man and forcefully tattoo him.
That was the first idea I threw out.
The
We
first
could do
one,
lots of other ideas, like maybe they get to design. You have to pick. If they donate, they get a choice in the tattoo. Maybe you put up 3 different tattoo designs, and people who donate get to go A, B, or C.
That's cool.
Well, but here's the problem. I like, because I usually, most of my tattoos are from like good tattoo artists, and I like, when you go to like a good guy, it's not great to just give them a done design. It's better to say, here's kind of what I had in mind. You draw it in your style. Do it your way, because then it's going to be good. Because
Well,
that's
maybe
what they
we
want
pick
to
the
do.
tattoo designer.
No, because I have.
Okay.
Wow.
We're gonna find something.
Yeah.
here.
No, we're not doing it. It's canceled.
No, this is a cool
No,
idea, man.
This is how we'll get it. We'll
Yeah.
find a negotiation this way. No one is happy, like they said in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, what if you did oh yeah, we talked about the choice thing. That's pretty good.
All right. What about a body part? Are you lenient on any different body
Oh,
part?
right.
What if they choose the body part?
Mostly these days, I'm filling up my arms. I'm kind of done with everything else. I don't want any more. Like, I got my ribs, you know. I don't really want anything on my
If
legs.
they could choose an arm.
What if they get like a little portion of the tattoo? Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh, like, remember when people used to buy a pixel?
exactly.
Some guy sold. Do you remember that some guy sold pixels? Well, it was some scam where some guy just sold 1 pixel for $1 on this big giant internet screen and became a millionaire.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was a weird scenario.
So if you donate $1,000, you get 1,000 pixels.
Yeah.
So you could write your name.
Right. He just like sold pixels, and it was a real scam artist.
You could do
All right. Do jumping jack, dummy. Do a jumping jack.
I tried standing up, then I fell asleep standing up.
You fell asleep standing up.
All right. So you don't want to come up with any more ideas on this tattoo thing.
This
You
is
just want to do it straight.
this is
Someone
my
pay
idea.
you for a tattoo.
My idea was I go in the
Do you want a Rad Dude Cast tattoo?
yes, and
What are you thinking about getting?
You just don't want to pay
in terms of a
for it.
logo.
What's that?
Yeah, what do you
I don't.
think
I
about
want to
getting?
surprise them.
Oh,
But
cool.
there's a couple options.
It's like me. That's like a Greg to Tita surprise. Surprise! I got myself some new action figures. You don't have to pay for them.
Well, no, I think our fans would be pretty honored were I to show my dedication to this podcast through permanently marking my body.
I'll say this. This is why I kind of don't want it to happen.
Why?
I believe the minute you get a Rad Dude Cast tattoo is the minute we have our last episode. That is the mark of the death. You get a girl's name on your tattoo, it's over.
I was thinking of getting. There was a couple of things I was thinking of getting. One was just Lil Haynes and Tough James forever, written out. The other was I won't say because it's the one I'm probably going to get. The other one's
Well, let them pick between those 3, and the tattoo designer could do his own way.
Why don't we have a Hainsborough drawing contest?
Yes.
You know what you guys
Hainsborough
think
drawing contest.
Hainsborough looks like, and then if you see a Hainsborough that you like or elements that you like, you can manipulate those elements, and that'll be the tattoo.
I'll say this.
Everyone pays to enter.
Anyone who donates a photo, like
Yeah.
you're saying, it will be tattooed on Brendan.
Oh, that's good.
All of them.
That's great.
Then you could get 10 tattoos
A bunch, man, because you love tattoos, so now you're getting a lot of them for cheap.
for cheap.
What do you mean for cheap?
Pennies on the dollar.
What
Pennies,
you've said,
bro.
you've changed my system of people donating money for me to get one tattoo.
Yes.
To people donating no money and donating pictures
No.
for me to get unlimited tattoos.
Yes.
So you went.
Yes.
What you've changed.
You're not paying for the drawing.
You've changed the situation from. You've changed
Becky,
the situation
thank you
from
so
me
much.
receiving a free tattoo.
Yeah.
To me paying for as many tattoos as people send pictures of.
Yes. For free.
Anthony, you're goddamn talking into literally the backside of the microphone. Get your head out of your ass.
I'll tell you this right now. It's about to wrap up, though.
Yeah, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're crying.
Look at him.
tired.
I'm going to bring Sia back
I'm very tired. I'll bring...
out of anger.
Now,
Maybe I'll come back and see it.
let me tell you.
Another Sia, maybe.
So, crowdsourcing the tattoo remains for the moment tabled.
You gotta give something up.
I don't have to
gotta
give something
yeah,
up.
you gotta give
what I'm
something
giving
up.
them.
man.
Greg, you got the wig?
Give me your computer. You want the gig?
Yeah.
You know you're going to get it.
What?
He's with a sacrifice. A wig for a wig. I love the guy who owns that store.
Now,
Can I get a donut? A donut for a donut. Well, I don't have a donut. That's the problem.
This has been an issue with our business.
We always break even.
We don't even have donuts.
A printer for a printer. It must have its ink. I think.
Yeah, I guess I'll just go to Staples, man. This seems like a whole thing.
That's a good sketch. What were you saying, man, Brendan?
All right, Brendan.
Wow, we did an improv break.
Look at me, dude. I'm here now.
I forgot
Right side of the microphone.
I
Here
forgot
we go.
to pay attention at the beginning of that, so I was left out in the cold.
No problem.
I felt bad.
Of the improv?
Yeah, I forgot to listen to the beginning part of
dude,
it.
you're fine.
It wasn't very. It's okay. It wasn't very layered.
Yeah, I've been out for the past 30 minutes. So
Oh,
I
I
just,
had a
don't worry about taking a clock out for a second.
I had a character I thought of on the way here, but I forgot what he does.
Let's try to figure it out.
Okay.
Take us back to where you were. Driving?
Yeah, I was driving. He
Okay.
talks sort of like, hello. Hello, my name.
It's always like he talks like one of the two people.
No.
What's
this
his
guy I know. This guy I know. I can't believe I forgot
Okay.
Hello.
Did you write him down or are you texting?
No, I'm trying to. Hello, my name.
Hello, what's up, man?
How are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, I'm not so good.
They never are.
Oh, no. What happened?
What happened?
I'm not doing too well. Well, I had a little accident.
You got into an accident?
Yes, I got into what I call a little bit of an accident.
What happened?
Well, my name is the Exxon Valdez 2.
You're
the excellent.
you're the crude oil ship.
That was my father, the Exxon Valdez. I'm the Exxon Valdez 2. And
Man, are you switching things up or are you just kind of following your dad's footsteps?
Well, I was trying to be a little better than the old man, but things sort of took a turn for the worse.
Yeah, you always become your father.
It hasn't hit in the news yet, but
This is a brand new
I don't think they're going to be happy.
Where were you? Where were you? Maybe I can get on the horn and send some Coast Guard out there. Where'd you spill up?
Yeah.
I was off the. Well, hold on. Nobody said I spilled anything just yet.
Okay.
The whole fucking thing sunk.
Salt?
The whole sunk. The
whole thing sunk.
Yeah, so we're talking 850 million barrels of crude on the ocean floor, waiting for these barrels to deteriorate and to be released into the oceans of the world.
So we got time.
We got time.
Not that much time. I've used these new cardboard barrels.
Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good at
New
all.
cardboard barrels.
Yes, and
in an effort to be more environmentally conscious?
no, because this was part of my plan. I sunk, and I then
How'd you sink?
purposely
boy.
I pulled the plug.
So when you called it an accident as the first thing you said, none of that's true.
It had a.
You said you didn't want to be your father.
It had a. Well, because he did not have the brains that I have.
Oh, all right.
See,
So
I
you
have
got
a-
grand plan here.
Hole in the bottom of it, and I pulled the cork out. Sunk right to the
Classic
bottom.
sinker ship.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So then what's the incentive of you doing this?
What's the incentive? Well, the incentive is this, okay? the world. I'm here on the Rad Dudecast podcast, one of the world's most famous podcasts. I sought out. I checked the rankings, and Joe Rogan was booked up. So I said, "What's next to the Rad Dudecast?" And I came on, and I said, "This is where I will make my announcement." And you're not going to like it.
Okay.
All right, man.
I will not divulge the location of where I have sunk myself.
Wait a minute, but you're here.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's like a hologram or something. I don't know. He'll tell us. Yeah, I had that hurdle as well, but I thought
Anthony
he'll
is
definitely.
close. As the all boats do have a embodiment of the boat that may walk and talk in human form, separate of the boat, but they are the boat. If you are following me. So I am the Exxon Valdez too.
Yes.
Sure.
But I am its embodiment in human form, and I am
I kind of get that actually.
Yes, it's many boats have it. The one from the Titanic is Gary Busey.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's weird. Sometimes there's some celebrities that are the Carnival Cruise Line Jupiter 2. That's Steve Buscemi.
Oh, wow.
cool,
Yeah, but most are just normal people that you know. But
Right.
anyway,
So you're sunk.
yeah, I'm sunk.
Where are you?
Not so easy, my friend. This is where I have come on the podcast to tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
The world must pay me $375 billion
$375 billion.
All right.
to
man.
know the location of where I'm sunk. Otherwise, all of the oil will kill the world's oceans.
Man, I mean, we sometimes struggle to get people to sign up for the Patreon.
Oh, hey,
What if I was to give you a sacrifice?
I love that guy. I love that guy.
Oh no, Becky, help!
Oil for oil.
Hey,
If I was to give you some oil, would you give me some oil?
I know him. Yeah, of
Yes.
course,
Know each
man. Of course, man. I know Sia. Yeah,
Very good.
yeah. Sia's good.
We must protect the Earth's environment.
But this, I know him. He's not the pop star Sia. He is the
Protector of the Patreon,
he's
Sia.
the protector of the Patreon. I know him very
So,
well.
Sia, you're making an offer
Yes.
to
Figured I'd help you
Exxon
out.
Valdez too,
We were,
to save the world,
We
right?
can give maybe a sacrifice of oil for some oil. Or maybe we have a cat here.
Deal.
We have a cat running around. Maybe we give you a cat.
No.
A sacrifice must be made.
we were.
Throw the cat at him.
Becky, think about the greater good here.
Think about it.
Becky, this is for the world.
Throw Louis at the ceiling fan.
I feel like it's unnecessary, Sia.
Do it.
Sia, hang on. I think you're going off the rails here.
What about-
original. Yes,
What about ants? There's some ants on the floor.
Will you
that
take
work?
ants?
Funny story.
Oh, very
Me
well.
and Sia, we were on the pinball league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were on the bar pinball league for like 3-4 years. Great time.
That's true?
Very good at pinball.
I hold the highest score for the Adams
He
family.
does. Nobody can beat him at the Adams family. You should see it goes all the way down. Top score, Sia. Second top score,
Wow.
Sia. Third
Yes.
top score, Sia. He's win all the jackpots
It
all
is
the time.
SIASAC for sacrifice.
Yeah, but this thing about the oil for oil, I'm interested. I'm all ears.
No, what about the ants? We have ants.
Ants for what?
Oil.
So hang on for
Anthony's ants?
hang on for one second. So initially you had $375 billion, right? So now
Correct.
Sia has countered that with oil for oil. And that's okay for you?
No. I believe there's ants involved.
Yeah, there's also ants on the table as well. That's also in play.
Oh, the cat. I'll throw the cat out the window.
No.
Why?
It's a sacrifice. Something you love for something you love.
Stop it with the sacrifice idea.
I will not. It's my whole deal.
So all right, so you changed your tone though on the 375 billion to now Sia is just gonna throw a cat onto a ceiling fan, and then that's it. Seems like you're square.
No, because I would say this.
Okay.
I'm very interested in the oil ant business. The cat thing, because as you know, I listened. I'm a huge super fan of the Rad Dudecast. So
we thank you for it.
I have heard now. This Sia did not say this, but I've heard Greg Stone
Yes.
make a retraction that he lies about killing cats. So I put this onto Sia. Maybe
Hang
Sia
on,
has
one
same
second.
policy.
Yes.
Just snap out for a second. This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
What?
Whatever this image is right now is the most terrifying thing.
For those of you listening
Sun so hot.
and not on the YouTube, Sia has put on sunglasses. A very interesting look. It's very handsome, I would say. It's very handsome.
You look like Michael Jackson trying to make his way around Denmark without being seen. It is horrifying.
They always do that.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, I'm going to blend in. I'm going to put on this
yeah.
hat full of carpet. Dude, you're clearly someone.
All right, snap back in. That was,
None of us ever left.
No, I know, but the conversation.
Oh, I take the oil and the ants.
Really?
Yeah,
You
oil
got a
and the
deal,
ants. I
Sia.
tell them where the Exxon Valdez 2 is.
Do you take dead ants?
Yeah, I take dead ants, live
Because it's
ants.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
Not stop until he sacrifices something.
I will sacrifice something
It's
today.
gonna have to happen.
Yeah, no,
What
I
do
would
you
love
love the most?
What do I love the
Yeah.
most? My father. The Exxon Valdez.
If you love your father so much, maybe he should meet Anthony's father. Mother, she'll clearly sleep with
Yeah,
him.
it seems unnecessary. This seems to be a thing you ongoing do with my family. Just take cheap shots at them for no real
I'm
reason.
just saying she had a chance with the great one and she turned it down. Yeah, so.
All right, so it looks
have
like you guys got a deal. So I don't know. How do you guys air out a deal? Just handshake? What is it?
No, well, when we were on the pinball league, if you play the doubles match and you want to agree to play with that other person,
Right.
You spit back and forth into each other's mouths like that movie, The Program.
Spit for spit.
Jesus Christ. Everything's so heavy with you.
Yes.
No, he's right. Spit for spit.
Spit
No,
for
I know,
spit.
but the way
Spit
you
for
explain
spit.
it and the way he explains it are drastically different.
And not through lips. You must get a 3-point shot from behind the
Yeah,
line.
spit for spit. It's known.
Okay, so you guys are gonna do that.
Delicious.
Oh, did you have Starburst this morning?
I did.
That tastes very good, like cherry.
It was a cherry for a cherry.
Oh,
What
that's
does that
good.
mean? What does a cherry for a cherry mean?
I went to
Psychopath.
the bodega and I said, I want some Starburst. And he said, $3. I said, I'll give you cherry for a cherry. And he said, you already have them? I said, yes.
Yeah, how do most of your transactions go, given your history of an eye for an eye?
They call me Billy Breakeven.
Which is one of the most, and don't laugh at that. That's very serious.
Yeah,
For
okay.
you to laugh at the men's, because I know when we
At
played
Billy break even?
pinball, they call him Billy Break Even, and sometimes people would giggle, and then he would say, "You giggle, I will take your soul, but in return, I will give you a soul."
Yes.
Yeah, that is the problem with
soul
Sia's
for a
whole
soul.
deal.
I take your wife and I give you a new wife. Now you're married to this other lady.
She's
And
better.
someone else is married to your other lady. But don't switch back till I leave.
That's the thing. Whenever he goes, you just get whatever was yours back. He doesn't come back to check. This happened to me a lot of times. Like one time he did a
It's like a flawed system.
one time
Fun hack. I can't see either. So you could do it right in front of me. And I won't even notice.
One time he did a thing for me. He did a pants for pants thing with this other guy. He said, "You switch pants, but I don't like corduroy."
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just made the noise like zip zip
What?
zip, and he thought I put him on.
Are you guys switching pants?
Yeah, see?
You switch pants again?
Yes,
I did not authorize it. A pants for pants switch has been made. I will document it in the annals of history.
What's the smallest eye for an eye kind of thing that you've pulled off?
Every day it's a little bit, it's a little transaction
Yeah, that's what I
here, a
mean.
little there.
Yeah.
The big ones are good.
Yeah.
I walk into a room and I say, wish, what do you wish? Anthony, what would you wish for? What is your wish?
I'd love a new pair of sneakers.
Great. Sneakers. For sneakers. You can have these.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How do you get the other pair of sneakers?
I have to look for them. It's very hard to see. I give you, usually they're my sneakers.
That's the thing.
And then I walk home in your sneakers.
You can only when it comes to Sia, protector of the Patreon.
Yes.
he grants any wish as long as that wish is something that he already owns. You really can only say
That's so funny.
you really can only say like, I wish for a great T-shirt, and then he says, I give you great T-shirt for great T-shirt.
Here's how you walk through a transaction. See, I'd love a sailboat. How do you feel about a leather belt instead?
Sailboat for a sailboat. Now help me find a sailboat. You are my eyes.
Yeah, no problem. Take me to the nearest dock. We shall go together. And do you have wire cutters?
We break in and we take this sailboat, mother of pearl. Now it is yours, and now it is mine.
Now, what you forget even that doubly complicates the transaction. Don't forget this part of it.
What?
Not only does he need to find a sailboat, you fucking have to have a sailboat in the beginning because it's sailboat for sailboat.
That's the thing. That's what I was thinking. You got to break into the dock. He gives you a sailboat, and then he goes, "Okay, this is your sailboat now. Now you will have this other sailboat instead."
Don't try to give me a tiny sailboat. It must be great or equal value.
So Sia can grant you any wish in the whole entire world, as long as you already have what you wish for, and he also already has what you're wishing for. So it's really only a matter of things that are already you both have that he can grant.
I will tell you, Mobile has asked me for gasoline, and I said oil for oil, and that is where my friend.
Right. This is what he can
Where
offer
we
today.
met. How
Where
we
is
met.
he?
Yes,
He's
right
over there. You got him.
I'm
Close.
No, wrong. You're pointing in the wrong
There,
direction. Yeah,
stop.
there you go.
You
me
got
and
it.
Exxon met.
Anyway, I got to take off, but you've got a deal. You've got
if
a
you do
deal.
this,
You're making great. Sia is making the boob grabbing, the universal
I can
gesture
see. So if boobs
for
happen
breast
to get here,
grabbing. Yes, that's the universal breast grabbing sign.
can't he leave?
No, he's still here, but he.
Okay, I'm gonna go too.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm
All
also
right.
going to
Get
go.
out of here, terrifying Bret Hart.
All right, now listen to this.
Okay.
Listen to this.
Okay.
No, I thought you were gone.
No, move on. I'm just gonna stay, but like a regular guest.
Okay, these are.
I just like the voice.
This is from a website called allthat'sinteresting.com.
Okay.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay, these are 17 historical coincidences that will blow your mind. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I always like that stuff.
Thomas Jefferson and John Adams were both close friends and bitter rivals at different times. They actually died on the exact same day, July 4th, 1826, the 50th anniversary of American independence. Not only that, at around 6 p.m. On that fateful day, Adams, unaware that Jefferson had died just after noon, uttered his final words, "Thomas Jefferson survives."
Oh, that's a good one.
Weird, huh?
Wait, I don't understand.
So they both died on the same day.
Okay.
Adams didn't know Jefferson had already died.
Okay.
Jefferson died at noon.
It is crazy
And
that
then-
you don't even know my handiwork. Clearly, this is the work of a seer.
Wait, you're responsible for this?
Not me, but a seer, of course. A soul for a soul. They
Right?
clearly both died. and
Lord.
I didn't do it, but I'm saying one of them did. That's like a key thing. Two died at the same time. That doesn't just
True.
happen.
No, he's right.
That's probably one of the
Yeah,
seers.
he's right. That
I'm
was
sure of it.
one of the three that have been there since the history of time.
Yeah, I'd read my book, but
You can't
What?
see.
Well, then what?
You can't see. That's
Oh, you
the
can't
problem.
see,
You can't
that's right.
see. It's one of the hard parts.
So-
That's one of the great ironies of being named Sia.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Well,
wait, was the
going.
previous Sia that had been the pop star? Was she the first of the Sias to? Yeah, I guess so. To kind of delve into music.
Yeah, it gets boring just trading shit for shit, so she got the music. Keep going, Brendan. What are these other squinted-inces?
Did you call them squinces inces?
What of these squinces-inces?
The microphone's in your eye.
This is one you really want to watch.
Yeah, for sure. So wait, did you have these coincidences in mind to ask Sia about? Because throughout the years, this would be.
No, I think this was actually the thing. I'm interrupting a great Rad Dude guest. One of a segment.
Yeah,
No.
Continue on, maybe.
No, this was a bailout thing. I just had this ready to go.
What else we got?
If we need anything
break
else.
glass kind
so
of thing.
I didn't even
No, that's
read.
good,
I
man.
didn't even read any of them. So this doesn't even seem that interesting.
Well, we found an interesting fact about the last one.
Sia, let's see.
It.
Depending on your perspective, Violet Jessup is either the luckiest or unluckiest woman to ever live. As a stewardess and a nurse, she was aboard the HMS Olympic when it collided with the HMS Hawk. She was on the HMHS Britannic when it struck a mine at sea, and she was aboard the RMS Titanic when it famously hit an iceberg, sinking the unsinkable ship. The three ships were sister ships, and Jessup survived all three encounters, earning her nickname Miss Unsinkable.
That's pretty cool.
Was she in the movie? Was that Kathy Bates in the
Was she in the
movie?
No, Kathy Bates in the movie was Unsinkable Sally Brown or something.
Let me say something.
They gave a lot of people unsinkable.
Yeah, a lot of
after
people
Titanic.
unsinkable.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up when a bunch of people die, and then you're like, I guess I'm unsinkable. Will you come up with a fun nickname?
Yeah, that is like I guess the rest of them are very sinkable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if someone someone survived the tragedies of September 11th, it was like, buildings don't crash on me, buddy. Kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the steel beam kid.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, I don't think you're so off on that, Sia. It's a fine observation.
I'm fast stair runner Eddie.
Yeah.
I got down those things in no time, fuckers. Well, listen to this. The year before John Wilkes Booth killed Abraham Lincoln, you might know him as the 16th president of the United States, Booth's brother Edwin saved the life of Lincoln's son, Robert Todd.
Whoa, really?
Yeah,
Before or after?
Robert was about to fall onto train tracks, and John Wilkes Booth's brother saved his life.
I got to be honest. I'm not Sia, but that seems like another soul for a soul deal.
It's soul for a soul.
You save a kid, you kill the dad.
Totally.
Yeah, right?
A lot of
That's
these.
pretty fun.
Maybe John Wilkes Booth wanted. I wonder. Maybe they wanted Lincoln's kid to die or something. I don't know.
You ever see that great Wipe the Whitest Guys We Know sketch?
Maybe
It's the funniest sketch. Lincoln is at the movie, at the theater.
Yeah.
And the whole sketch is that, like, what's his name is trying, like, he's acting. And Lincoln is just, like, screaming through he's like, fuck you, yo, fuck you. And they're like, and he just kills him because they won't shut the fuck up in the movie. He's like,
that's really funny.
you fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You fucked up. And he's, like, just talking through the whole movie. That's so funny. That's a great sketch.
Great.
Oh, that is good. Coincidences continued. I should have read these beforehand,
What? These are fun,
No, these
man.
are fun.
We're
It's
cruising, dude.
South African astronomer Denis Dutoit. Denis Dutoit gave a lecture on how death can strike anyone at any time. Upon the completion of his lecture, Dutoit popped a mint into his mouth. It slid into the back of his throat, causing him to choke to death on the spot.
Wow.
Is that a real thing?
I know.
You
It's
know,
crazy.
I don't know, man.
Calling your own death?
None of these seem very provable, except for that lady on the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of them seem like you could have made them up.
You just made them up. That was the thing. There was no cameras. There was no footage of anything back then.
Yeah, no tweets.
So, yeah, people are just going off of this sounds like a perfect tale.
I always want to, like, write a tweet before I get on a plane that's like, how planes don't crash. Like, this plane's going to crash, guys.
Right.
And they crash and goes, whoa, he called it. And it's like, if you don't call it, if you don't die, people are just like, this is a weird tweet. They forget about it. But if you nail it, you're in the annals of history.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This one is wild. This one is an interesting one.
Yeah.
After his sister's suicide, a man vowed revenge on Harry Ziegland, the suitor who had broken his sister's heart, prompting her to take her own life.
Whoa.
The brother shoots at Ziegland, who fell to the ground. Believing his task done, the brother shot and killed himself with the same gun. So he shot at Ziegler.
Yeah.
Ziegler falls down. He shoots himself in the head. He's dead. However, the bullet meant for Ziegland did not strike him. He just fell to the ground because he was being
He's
shot.
a coward. Oh.
It instead,
Again. Fuck you.
Instead, it lodged itself into a nearby tree. So this guy kills himself thinking he has avenged his sister's death.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
Now Ziegland has to avenge this guy, because he just caught suicide.
No. But
I was having trouble following this thing from the jump.
okay, let me explain to you.
Thank you.
This man,
Okay.
It's a Romeo and Juliet scenario.
a man's, so take for instance you.
Yes.
You. Your sister kills suicide because your sister, if you had one, commits suicide because this guy Ziegland breaks her heart.
Okay.
You vow revenge against Ziegland.
Yeah, all right. That sounds
You take a
good.
gun, you shoot at Ziegland.
Okay.
You see Ziegland fall down. You assume you've killed him. You then, out of grief and having done your duty, you kill yourself.
Right.
Okay? But it turns out Ziegland wasn't dead.
Okay.
He was just ducking.
Oh.
Yeah, always check the pulse, man.
And the bullet lodged into a tree, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, here's where things get wild. 3 years later,
Whoa, there's more.
Ziegland was working to clear this area of woods, and he was using dynamite to remove trees. He blew up the dynamite. The bullet.
Oh,
Oh, come on. No, this is nonsense.
Yes.
you're also going to return. You're going to do work in the
No,
scene of the
this
crime
is-
where someone tried to murder you, and the bullet killed him.
The bullet blew up out of the tree
No.
and struck him in the head and killed him.
So the guy was right to kill himself the first time because he did kill this man.
Yes.
Just at a time.
Well, I mean, I don't see why
Did
he
it his
needed to
own
kill
way. He got the
himself.
tree involved.
Yeah. Now I have to find revenge on the tree. Actually, this is just a story about a man trying to kill a tree, and the tree kills him.
Yeah.
The other guy had nothing to do with any of this.
Yeah.
That was just a guy who was like, hey, why is this guy trying to shoot
bystander.
me? The tree is the one we need revenge on.
Yep,
No,
the tree's
I-
the real devil here, and that's why I'm glad we're
and
killing the environment.
No.
She was like, I am on no one's side because no one is on
No
my
one's
side.
on mine.
That's Lord of the
No,
Rings.
the moral is that justice always finds a way.
Oh, I thought it was that trees is some sons of bitches.
trees, they hold a grudge.
I will say,
Trees don't forget.
I will say, as a young man, maybe like 11 or 12, I was on vacation with this guy Derek's family.
yeah.
They in the Poconos.
Yeah.
This lake for the 4th of July, and all the kids were like lighting off little fireworks and stuff. And this like drunk guy that lived by himself was just like, I'll show you something you want to see. He just goes inside, comes back outside with a half a stick of dynamite and goes, everyone needs to be backed up at least 100 feet. And he just blows up like 4 fully grown fucking trees just blow up. It was crazy, just like a movie explosion of half a stick of dynamite.
And none of them shot him? None of the trees killed him?
None of the trees killed him.
That's fucked up.
Listen,
All right.
I'm going to be at Laughing Gas Comedy
Yeah.
this week, okay? May 23rd through 25th in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. So if you're anywhere near there, St. Louis, anywhere around that area, drive down. I've got some new merch I'm selling. I got some new jokes I'm telling. You like that little
Nice.
rhyme?
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
rhyme.
Oh, man.
And then what else I got? I got a little New England run coming up at the end of June, but I'll more on that later. As always, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Airbud, EYREBUD.
Cool. Where are you going to be, Anthony?
Oh, man. Well, Greg and I are opening for Michelle at Helium in Buffalo on June 6th through the 8th. And then I think we're at the Syracuse Funny Bone on June 9th. And then I, myself, will be at the Laughing Gas at Cape Girardeau June 13th through the 15th.
If it's still standing.
And I'll be at McGreevy's Pub in Boston on June 22nd and 23rd. And that is pretty good for now. And thank you
Nice.
guys so much to everybody at Acme who came out. It was super cool to fucking see everyone. It was awesome.
Cool. May 25th, I'll be laughing up at Poughkeepsie in New York. Same did the show with Anthony, what he said. And then on the 14th, 15th, 16th of June, I will be in Minneapolis opening for Michelle if you're there at that club that Anthony was just saying.
Yeah, go.
Great, thanks.
There you go.
Bye.
Thanks so much for tuning in to the Rad Dudecast. Now, stay on board for a little taste of this week's Patreon. Is anyone gonna let me do my my radio voice?
Yeah, do your radio voice.
Welcome to the Rad Dudecast. My name is Brendan Ayer. We're brought to you by Vera Wang for Men, the only scent that's guaranteed to get you laid. Also brought to you by Holy Land Auto Service, where I took my car this morning. Welcome aboard, gentlemen and ladies.
That was really good. I think that was a 10.
Yeah, that was good, right?
Do yours again?
Welcome.
What? That's your voice.
This is I'm classically trained. I turned it the minute
you do have a radio.
I took a radio class. They said, "This is who you are now." Listen to this. Listen to the way it sounds.
Okay.
Ride the dog into the street. Listen, aren't you engulfed in the story?
Yeah.
The dog's his blood dripping from his teeth. The children are scared. The cars are passing. Now, Calvin Klein.
Now
that's like a 10 too, though.
Well,
they're both
hold
really
on.
good.
You've got to hear the same ad read to really decide. Okay, ready?
Oh, right.
Ride the dog in the street.
Right.
The blood
man,
is dripping. The
crazy.
children are passing.
Whoa.
Calvin Klein.
That is a classic radio voice too, though, you know? They're both very good. You guys are both very good at this. Becky, you want to do one?
The same ad?
Yeah, man. Everyone's got to do the same ad.
Thanks for listening to the Rad Dudecast, now with a woman.
Oh,
that's good. Yeah,
that's like a
good.
very
You have a very good ASMR voice.
Yeah.
Scintillating, yes.
Yeah.
I should do one.
Yeah, go ahead, Anthony.
Radio voice.
Yeah, radio voice.
It's like, just try, man. It's like, just try. Take a second before you jump off.
Words.
Say any word.
All we ask is words.
Yeah, man. It's like you're being racist to a race that doesn't even exist yet. It's just it's like Martians are gonna come down and be like, "Yo, this guy's fucked up." He's talking like my racist uncle.
Radio voice. Okay. And are we doing the same ad, or I do whatever I want?
Sometimes I feel like a 3.5-year-old could look at you and be like, something's wrong with that guy. You know, that's how low of a level can feel something's off.
All right. Here we are.
Not like try for real.
I am, man.
Do like a fun radio voice.
I'm getting to it. I have to find it. You know, and I got to find it by way of the other guys.
Yeah, that's how you find it.
What's that?
Don't start with the voice. Start with the brain. Do a think.
Boy, we operate very different.
I like to,
and there's no right or wrong here.
Yeah.
But we operate different.
I like to imagine like Al Pacino in Scent of a Woman, like on set,
Wow.
trying to
that was good.
trying to find the voice, like at first,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, exactly.
oh,
I
no,
bet
that's not it.
if you talk to Al, that's what he does.
All right, give us your radio voice.
All right, here we go. Come on down to Flower City.
Pretty close, sir.
It's a city made of dandelions.
Now,
Now, moving on.
This episode of the Rad Dudecast was recorded at Remember to Be Happy Studios. Production by Becky Rodriguez at Human Places, the EZA 3, with video editing by Tanner Williams, Low Kinky 69.